The introduction at Florafold, we create a handcrafted paper flowers, design it for gifts, weddings, and meaningful moments also. Eco-friendly alternative to fresh flowers, we believe our idea has potential to grow steadily over the next 5 years by meeting the growing demand for sustainable person and long-lasting floral option. Okay, so for the company background, at Florafold, this type of business operates in the eco-product industry as a flower gift business that specializes in handcraft bouquets made of recycled paper. We also promote sustainable practices and paper recycling to our target market. Our business is available through online shopping platforms such as like Shopee and Facebook as well. For our physical store located at Sri Kembangan, Serdang, Selangor. For the vision statement, to be a leading sustainable craft brand known for transforming recycled paper into beautiful floral bouquets. And for the mission statement, our product is to promote paper recycling awareness through products, education, creative community initiatives. For the main product, there's three. So the first one is single paper flower, custom bouquet, and the last one is recycled paper flower bouquet.
Project schedule briefing provide a clear timeline, spanning 6 months from January to June, involved in launching a new product, and the yellow blocks to indicate the weeks during which activity takes places. So business establishment begins in week 1 of January and continues until week 2 of February. They involve the formal setup of business structure and foundational process. Product design, blueprint, and finalized product design also take place within January and February, highlighting the focus on finalizing the product in early project. And the team begin to search and confirm supplier during the same period, ensuring the necessary materials and support are in places. So in February and March, order and test prototypes start in mid-February and continues through March, emphasizing product validation before mass production. And prepare stock begin in week 2 of March and finish by early April. And at the same time, preparing marketing materials start in late March and overlap with production, suggesting the team is aligning marketing with stock. Marketing and launch phase, April, start marketing product on social media begin in early April, showing strategy, rollout plan to build the product launch. Launch product is scheduled of week 3 of April, making a key milestone in the project. So promoting products begin immediately and continue until the end of June, reflecting on ongoing promotional effort of post-launch. So post-launch, monitoring and improvement May to June, activities such as monitor sale and customer feedback, review sale and feedback and restock if needed, run from May to June, ensuring responsive support to market demands. The chart also includes improving marketing strategy and corrective action which span May and June, demonstrating a commitment to adapting and enhancing outreach based on feedback. By June, the project shift focus to plan next product and evaluate teams and project, ensuring that insight gain are carried forward and the performance is assessed. We started this project because we see a real chance to offer something meaningful. Flower don't fade and don't harm the planet. People today are more aware of sustainability, and we believe on our paper flower. We connect with customers who want a thoughtful and lasting and eco-friendly alternative to fresh blooms. So as we promote the use of recycled materials and highlight the personal touch behind each product, we expect a strong positive response from the market. After launching, we're hopeful to see a steady increase in sales and smoother production, especially with the help of new tools. More than a business, this project is a step toward making creativity and sustainability part of everyday gifting.
Okay, so this is our company organization structure, which is Florafold organization structure. So our company will lead by Muhammad Fahim Khalis bin Muhammad Ghazali, which is our general manager. So that's all the name for all the supervisor. Okay, so that's all from me. Thank you. Okay, so Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Wan Muhammad Shakif Munawi Mokhtar and my metric number is 227903. So I will explain about our digital marketing plan. So for our first package, which is package A, so our target user, which is UPM students who seeking a unique handmade gift for their beloved one. So to make it simple, our package A is a normal handmade flower made from newspaper. So it is to who are actively searching for eco-friendly product or personalized gift. So the second one, package B. So package B, our target buyer is people in UPM who love flower with good smell and aesthetic style. So package B is quite special, which is you can customize your fragrance smell for your handmade flower. So it is for who love newspaper flower and have a allergic for pollen because it has no pollen. Okay, so it's we spray the perfume with different smell, whatever the buyers choose.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hello everyone. So right now I will be explaining my part, which is business process plan. So the first process is cutting newspaper into petals, which is we cutting old newspaper into petal shapes, and each piece is carefully trimmed to create realistic petal forms. So the next process is shaping and curling petals. So in this process we shape and curl the petals to give them a more natural and 3D look. This step adds a realistic touch to the flower. So we're moving on to the next process, which is assembling petals into flower layers. So after shaping, the petals are arranged and glued layer by layer to form a full flower structure. And then moving on to the attaching stem and floral tape process. Once the flower is assembled, we attach the stem using wire and wrap it with floral tape to give it a clean and sturdy finish. So step number 5, adding scent to flower, which is we add a fragrance to the flower to give it a pleasant smell and enhancing its appeal. And also the next one is bulk production handling process. This step involves organizing and managing flowers produced in bulk. It ensures efficient handling and storage. So the last step, we carry out a quality inspection to make sure that each flower meets our standards. Then the flowers are packaged and prepared for delivery or sale. That's all from me. Moving on to the next part.
Hi everyone, so now I will bring you guys through a fun and eco-friendly journey, which is how our group turns old newspaper into a beautiful scented flower. Yes, you heard right, which is from a trash to a treasure. So the first thing first, we cutting newspaper into petals, which is we start by choosing a clear newspaper, which is there is no stain or any tears. Okay, so we cut them into petal shape using scissors or paper cutting. And you guys no need to worry because this step happens in our designated cutting zone because we want to keep the things clean, neat and safe. So the second step is we are shaping and curling petals, which is we give those flat petals that we cut from the old newspaper to some style, which is using a pencil or cutting or curling tool, which is we cut the edges to make them look more natural. So this is the part where satisfying happens because it's giving your petals a spa day. Okay, so we continue by step 3, which is we assembling into flower layers. Now this is the part which is a creativity from our group happens because we do the layering, which is we glue or tape the curved petals together to form a full flower, which is it's like a building a paper rose, and each single of petal is the key because we don't want any skinny flower. Okay, we continue and by step 4, which is we attaching stem and also floral tape, which is this is the time when we want to make the flower look stand tall. So we attach the floral wire or stick as the stem and wrap it nicely using green floral tape, which is we want to add some strength and also give a realistic floral finish. Okay, and then the step 5 is we adding scents to flower, which is we want to make them smell as good as they look, which is we use some fragrance oils or any perfume and spray them lightly. We even have a drying rack to let them settle down. So the fragrance, we have a subtle, sweet and safe scented and fragrance for our customer. So next one is bulk production handling. Because behind every scenes, we manage our stock by labels and bins, which is everything is tracked down to make sure every flowers is as lovely as they last. So And the final step is final and packaging, which is we inspect every single flowers that we make, which is we want to make sure that there is no loose part, no weird shapes or any damage from our flowers, because we want to pack them up with tags and pretty wrapping paper, so it's give ready and worth it for our customers.
Next, for 5.1, list of competitors. There are two competitors, which are online sellers and offline sellers. For online sellers, I found 5 sellers who sell the same product as us. First is Beach Home Shopee, Dream Florist and Gift Shop from Shopee, Sayangku Handcraft from Sendirian Berhad from Shopee, Lovely Place Wedding Sendirian Berhad from Lazada, and Bangi Florist from Shopee. Next, for list of other offline sellers, I found 3, which are Evermore Flower from Kuala Lumpur, Taseng Marketing Sendirian Berhad from Batu Cave, and Art and Craft Markets from Kuala Lumpur. These sellers sell same product as us. So, we take these sellers as a competitors for our product because they sell product same as us, like paper flower and another gift item. Next, for 5.2, the advantage and strategies. So let's start with the advantage. First, our product focus on eco-friendly sourcing. We make our flowers using upcycle and newspaper. Not only does this reduce waste, but it also supports sustainability. Each flower is carefully crafted to minimize environmental impact. Second, every piece is individually handcrafted. This means no two flowers are exactly alike. Each one carries its own charm and uniqueness, adding a personal and artistic touch that machines simply can't replicate. Third, we offer local customization. Our customers can request specific designs or styles to suit local tastes, events, or cultural needs. This personal approach helps us stay connected to the community and meet customer needs more effectively. Now, let's move on to our strategies for promoting and expanding this product. For eco-friendly sourcing, we apply eco-branding. We highlight that our flowers are made from upcycled paper and offer customers option to personalize their designs, reinforcing our sustainable message. For individually handcrafted flowers, we use social media as a major promotional tool. We create engaging time-lapse videos that showcase the crafting process and post eco-friendly DIY tutorial. This not only builds trust and transparency, but also invites our audience to appreciate the skill behind each flower. Lastly, to support local customization, we plan to sell DIY kits and host workshops. This hands-on experience allow our customers to create their own flowers, understand our process, and feel more connected to the product.
For the financial plan part, the first part we'll be looking at is the implementation cost. So some equipment costs that have incurred include cutting machine, printing machine, broadband, the internet, SSM business registration. And there are also some costs that were supposed to happen, but since we're using our sources, we managed to cut some costs there. But we just put it in the financial plan as for the review. And the next part we'll be looking at is working capital, and some raw material costs that incurred are recycled paper, glue, flower wrapping paper, jute roll, sellotape, A4 paper, fragrance, and aluminium wire. Note that this cost that we plan is for 5 bouquet. Then there's manpower, so there will be 3 stations for each of our members. And will be given the same amount of salary for each of the station. So the first part is where we do cutting and assembly. So we do where the members will do the cutting and assemble the each papers to make a real flower, a real paper flower. And then the next one is station B, which they will do the wrapping parts, add quotes, and add fragrance to the flower to make a whole bouquet. And then there's station C, which will be in charge of marketing and promotion, and also the customer service to increase sales. And for our marketing strategy, we'll be using Facebook ads, Instagram ads. There's also photos editing and videos editing, which requires, which also will incur costs for that, to make copywriting. So this marketing strategy will be handled by station C.
I'd like to walk you through our projected cost of goods sold for the first month of operations. This includes both our variable and fixed costs involved in producing and running our bouquet business. Let's start with the variable cost. These are costs that depends on how many products we produce. In this case, the product is one bouquet of paper flowers. We have broken it down into all the materials used for each bouquet, such as recycled paper, glue, flower and wrapping paper, jute rope, sellotape, A4 colored paper, fragrance spray, and aluminium wire. For example, glue costs 1.5 ringgit per unit, and we estimated using 37 units, which comes to 55.50 cents ringgit. Similarly, aluminium wire is one of the more expensive items at 1.80 cents ringgit per unit, totaling 66 ringgit and 60 cents. All these materials bring the cost of one bouquet to around 7 ringgit 22 cents. We are offering two products packages. For package A single stock of paper flowers priced at 80 cents each. We plan to produce 333 of these, totaling 266 ringgit 40 cents. Package B, a full bouquet made of 9 stocks with a cost of 7 ringgit and 24 cents per bouquet. We plan to produce 37 bouquets, totaling 267 ringgit and 88 cents. So the total variable cost for the first month comes to 802 ringgit and 16 cents. Next, we have our fixed or overhead costs. These are monthly expenses that don't change with the number of products produced. Some key items include broadband for 90 ringgit, salaries for 225 ringgit, we are currently paying members at half rates as we ramp up, marketing for 150 ringgit for Facebook, advertising, and copywriting, photography and videos. And the last is travel, printing, and utilities. This totals about 290 ringgit. We are working from home, so there's no office rental, helping us keep overhead low. This brings the total fixed cost to 755 ringgit. So for the final summary, when we added it all together, the variable cost is 802 ringgit and 16 cents. For the fixed cost is 755 ringgit. So total monthly cost of goods sold equal to 1,557 ringgit 16 cents. This gives us a clear financial pictures and help us plan our pricing and profits margin moving forward. So that's all from cost of goods sold. Thank you.
This is break-even point, which is the profit and loss statement for our business for the first month. This report shows how much we earn, how much we spend, and how much profit we made. First, let's look at our sales. We offer two types of packages to customers. The first one is package A, which is priced at 5 ringgit per unit. And in month 1, we sold 19 units of package A, giving us a total sales amount of 95. The second one is package B, which is priced at 45 ringgit per unit. We managed to sell 25 units of package B, which contribute Rm 1,125 to our total sales. Altogether, our sale for the first month reached Rm 1,220. Next, let's go through the cost of goods sold. This includes all the costs involved in producing our product. For the variable cost, we use materials such as recycled paper, glue, flower wrapping paper, normal wrapping paper, jute rope, sellotape, A4 colored paper, fragrance, and aluminium wire. All these items are needed to prepare our paper flower bouquet and packaging. For example, the cost per fabric bag is Rm 7 ringgit and 24 cents. To make package B, which includes one bouquet with 9 stock, the total cost is Rm 267.88. Meanwhile, for package A, which uses only one stock, the cost is Rm 15 ringgit 20. When we add up all the variable costs for the month, the total comes to Rm 464.08. So apart from the variable cost, we also have fixed overhead costs that we pay every month to run the business smoothly. This include office rental of Rm 300, broadband cost of Rm 90, and salaries for the 3 workstation. Station A handles cutting and assembly. Station B manage wrapping, quotes and fragrance, while Station C take care of marketing and sales. Each station is allocated a salary cost according to the work done. In addition, we set aside Rm 150 for marketing purpose, such as Facebook ads, copywriting, and producing photo and videos. We also have a traveling budget of Rm 100, printing cost of Rm 40, and an estimate utilities bill for water and electricity of Rm 80 ringgit. Altogether, our total overhead cost for month 1 is Rm 755. When we combine the variable cost and the fixed cost, the total cost of goods sold for the first month is Rm 1,219.08. After deducting all the costs from our sales, our profit before tax is Rm 0.92 cents. This shows that in our first month, the business is at a break-even point. Although the profit is very small, it is a positive sign that with higher sales and better cost control, we can increase our profit in the coming months. So this is about the income projection for 3 months for our business, Florafold. As a new setup selling handcraft paper flowers, it is important for us to estimate how much income we can generate in our early stage. Our income projection is based on a realistic sales target for the first 3 months of operation. For this projection, we have calculated our revenue based on the selling price of our products, which are Rm5 for a single flower and Rm45 for each bouquet. Now, let me break it down by month. So for month 1, we are aiming to sell 10 single flowers, which will bring in RM50, and 20 bouquets, generating RM900, that give us a total income of 950. In month 2, we expect to grow slightly, selling 15 single flower for RM75 and 25 bouquets for RM 1125. This bring our total income for the second month to RM 1200. By month 3, with better marketing and word of mouth, we aim for 20 single flower at 100 and 30 bouquets generating 1350. The total income for the third month will be 1450. You can see the table up there. And when we add everything together, our total projected income over the 3 months is 3600. This projection shows a positive growth trend, and it reflects our business goal to increase visibility and build customer loyalty over time. We are confident that with consistent product quality, eco-friendly branding, and also effective digital marketing, we can achieve and possibly even exceed this target.